So the first thing I want to go over is the types of loans. There's ARMs and there's fixed. ARMs are adjustable rate mortgages. Fixed are fixed for terms. So people say all the time, don't do an ARM. Why should I do a mortgage that's an ARM? Well, a lot of savvy investors do ARMs, and you should know as much as you can about an ARM so you can be the best at educating customers about ARMs. Because if they don't know, they can't make the right choice. So the way adjustable loans work, ARM stands for adjustable rate mortgage. The types of ARMs are 3-1, 5-1, 7-1, and 10-1. But what does that mean? All of these loans are 30-year terms. A 3-1 is fixed for 3 and adjustable for 27. A 5-1 is fixed for 5 and adjustable for 25. A 7-1 is fixed for 7 and adjustable for 23. And a 10-1 ARM is fixed for 10 years and then adjustable for the next 20. So the reason why ARMs are good is because they are the cheapest interest rates, and there is no generally prepayment penalties anymore. So a prepayment penalty is a loan that has a penalty if you pay it off early. Most conventional bank loans today have no prepays. So in that thread, ARMs are loans that if you know this is a short-term investment, you will save money, Mr. Borrower. The average consumer buys a home and sells a home within 10 years. So if that's the case, maybe you want to consider an ARM. Look at your lifestyle. How many kids do you have? 1. How big's your house? 2 bedroom. What's your plan? I want to have 3 more kids. Well, let's not put you into a 30-year fix potentially. Maybe an ARM is better for you because over the next 3 or 5 or 10 years, here's how much you're going to save with an ARM rate versus a fixed rate loan. A lot of savvy investors or people that are getting jumbo loans want to get ARMs because in the jumbo loan world, a 0.5% or 3/4 of a rate could save that person thousands and thousands of dollars. If you're an investor, maybe there's that money that you're saving on the monthly payment that you want to put back into an investment. So the reasons why someone should get an ARM is because I'm not going to be here forever. I understand that I can put the money into other places and it's a monthly payment that I could save and maybe put in my bank or save money on my debts. That's an adjustable mortgage, and you shouldn't shy away from them. You should give your clients advice on both of those. Now let's talk about fixed rate loans. Fixed rate loans can be 10-year fixeds, 15-year fixeds, 20-year fixeds, 25-year fixeds, and 30-year fixeds. So the lower the term, the faster the borrower's home is paid off, but the higher the payment. So a 10-year fixed loan might be $3,000 a month, where a 30-year fixed loan might be $1,000 a month. So why do a 10-year over a 30-year? Because the rate is typically cheaper. The shorter the term, the faster you pay off a loan because the rate is cheaper. Now, a 10-year is not for everybody. A 10-year is for an investor or a borrower that wants their home paid off as fast as possible. Then there's the 15, the 20, the 25, and the 30. So typically when I'm dealing with a borrower and they want to pay off their home as fast as possible, I will tell them, let's start with a 30-year loan because that's what you can afford today. But within the next 2 or 3 years, you'll have 27 years left to go on your loan. We'll then try and jump to a 25-year loan. Then when you have 23 years left to go, let's jump to a 20-year loan. And then at 17 years left to go, let's jump to a 15-year loan. And at 12 years left to go, jump to a 10-year loan. So the idea with these different fixed products is just because it's fixed for a certain amount of time doesn't mean you're going to keep this loan for the entire term. My job as your refinancial advisor is to give you advice as to when the next loan is good for you. So who should get what? Someone that's getting an adjustable loan is someone that's looking at a short-term investment. I'm going to buy this property, I'm going to sell this property, and I know I'm out in this many years. When my kids are 18, we are moving, so I want a blankety blank fixed rate term. That's the ARM, someone that wants to save money and knows they're not going to be in the loan forever, or a savvy investor that wants to take that money they're saving and put it into an investment. A fixed rate product is typically for someone that's living in the home that they intend to be their family home. And if they buy a home for their family and then they decide to go buy another property because they're growing their family, they want to have a fixed rate loan because when they leave the property, they can't get owner occupied pricing again. And maybe they make this home a rental after they leave it. So a fixed rate loan is someone that's keeping this home for a long time, where an adjustable loan is used for an investment purpose.